I'm going quite fast because I think we are running out of time. So I will go. I will first tell you the main milestones of La Fabrique du Futur. It started with a book, in fact, back in 2005, which was called Fabrique le Futur, which means in English, Build the Future. And it was about how innovation is changing. That means innovation is not only about technology, it's also about market, and it's more bottom-up kind of process, trying to see within the consumer, within the market, what are the next needs which could lead to innovations. So we founded La Fabrique du Futur in 2006. We became a living lab within ENOL. I don't know if you know the European network of living lab. We became part of ENOL in 2008. And of course, 3D Life, we were part of the advisory board. I'm not sure about what year, if it was 2009 or 2008, I don't quite remember. 2008? Yeah, 9, okay. And then we wanted to be more operational, so we founded SmartSystem, which is, I will talk to you about that, and we are going in more operational project now. So quickly what we are doing, we help companies and organizations to innovate faster and hopefully better. Our keywords, you can read that, it's about co-creation with the users, open innovation, of course we try to mutualize resources, crowdsourcing, this word was mentioned earlier this morning, so we like crowdsourcing. We also have a catchy word which is called I3C, which means innovation with cooperative communities, user-led innovation, and of course living lab approaches. We do have a specific focus on 3D and I would say immersive technologies. When La Fabrique du Futur was started, it was a Second Life trend, and so we started like that. The image on the left-hand side is within ENOL, our first meeting within Second Life. And also we are working on virtual worlds and more recently on augmented reality. Why did we choose this focus? Of course, when you want to involve the users in co-creation process, you have to empower the users with tools and with equipment, and we think that 3D tools, 3D equipment, like Cave, for instance, are very important to innovate, for innovation. You have this diagram shows that you have the word which comes very often, it's the word rapid. Of course, when somebody is connected, of course, when you want to co-create, if you give 3D tools to the users, you can make prototypes, you can go much faster in innovation. And at all stages of the innovation process, you can do 3D, I think, from the beginning to the market. Our first activities were rather like a think tank. I called it, in fact, think network, because we were more virtual. So we organize conferences, roundtable workshops. We participate at 3D events like Imagina or Laval Virtual. And by the way, next Imagina is in February 2012. So if we are a partner of Imagina, we have been partner for 5 years. So we are organizing their conferences, workshops, and we also have a big, what we call the SmartSystem village. So if any one of you would like to come, we can discuss this and we can organize something. We are involved in ENOL, in which we are creating a 3D transversal network, consulting, and also we are setting up a community of users. That's most important for us, because if we want to involve the user, we of course have to have a community. We have also a community manager to manage it. Our challenges from now, from a think tank, we want to go to operational activities, more operational, more concrete. So we become a provider of technological solutions. I will present a few of them just after. We also want to be not only virtual, but also physical, real, in the real world. So a physical facility, like you mentioned, is planned. And we want also to be more global, like ENOL, 3D Life, and Expai Media, which is a European project in which we are a partner. Just quickly, some of our projects. This is called Smart Forum. It's a collaborative platform to innovate. We are working now with a big multinational company, it's Givaudan, and they want a platform to make cuisine and cooking specialists discuss. And so it's a very advanced platform, and it will include 3D in it. We have another project called Smart Campus. It's a platform consisting of ubiquitous immersive virtual space, which would be a mirror of real space. It's just starting, so I cannot tell too much about it. Smart Twin, I don't have any image yet, but it's about transforming a 2D image in a 3D. For instance, when you want to try glasses on your head, you are in front of your computer, of your laptop, and the camera will take your image, and then it will transform it in 3D, and then you can try virtual glasses and look around you, how you look, and so this can be very useful for shopping. It's felt with glasses, but then you can imagine clothes and your hair and anything else. Smart Trends, that's a project with Getty Images. It will allow people to build his own semiotic universe with images. So you choose the images that you like in the life, and then it will build up your own universe. Quake Up, that's a new project. It's about saving lives by empowering earthquake victims with a smartphone. We went to Munich about 3 weeks ago because we got a prize in the European Satellite Navigation Competition. So it uses a smartphone because you have an oscillometer in your smartphone, and it detects the waves, the first wave of the earthquake, and when people are warned, so they can escape. And once the earthquake has arrived, the smartphone has become a beacon with 3 buttons, a red button and a green button, and then you press on it. If you're okay, you press on the green button. If not, you press on the red button so that the rescue teams can go and find you. This project is called Smart Futur. I will present it later in the afternoon. It's about augmented reality. It's an innovation made of two parts. One is about is using a smartphone to photo the camera of the smartphone to take a picture, and then with this picture you bring a special content that you which is developed by yourself with this smart app generator on the right. So you don't need any more QR code. It's a recognition image technology. This project is called Experimenta. It's a European project which just started, and we are involved in this project. It's about putting augmented reality in live events. So I was very interested by the previous presentation because it's exactly the same topic, the same subject. So if you want to know more about it, you can go on the website experimenta.eu. And what is interesting is that they also want to establish a competence center at the end of the project. So it will be a sustainable project, and I think there are probably some links to do with your competence center and maybe also with EMC too. And this is just to tell you about our own project, which should start in Paris. It's called Innovation Living Lab Campus. First in Paris, but we can replicate it elsewhere. It's a global competence center with 4 main functions. First one is a sandbox for experimentation of 3D technologies, inviting companies, organizations, even individual person to experiment 3D technologies. It will be a showcase for new 3D technologies, also a permanent expo for promoting new concepts which have come out of this center, and also it can be a venue for conferences and backups. So I see you are watching your watch, but I'm finished. Thank you for your attention.
So, are there any questions? So, one question I had, so all these projects, are they, who is actually running them and doing them? Are these partners from Fabrique?
You mean the last project? Or?
No, not the last one here, the overview over all the projects.
It's within SmartSystem. Maybe I didn't explain. La Fabrique du Futur is an association, but then we wanted to go more operational, so we funded. We started a company called SmartSystem. So it's within this company, but with many, in fact, the word SmartSystem means that it's an ecosystem of many partners, either technological partners, academic partners, and startups, and so we are kind of like an orchestra. We are an orchestra chef, leader, and we organize the work. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Was it, am I right in thinking that one of your intentions was to enable the designing of real objects in virtual space, so that people get together and design things and then take that into physical production? Was that one of your objectives?
Yes, we think that we cannot be only virtual, so we need a physical space. You know, if you want to install a cave, for instance, an immersive cube, you have to of course to have a facility, a physical facility, and also for inviting people to meet and work together. You can of course do that on the internet, but it's better if sometimes you can bring people together. So that's our intention.
Okay, thank you. Maybe we can shift the remaining questions to lunch again.
Okay.